back to the second part of how to make a simple box with a rabbet. Okay, what we've done right now is to cut two rabbets into this particular plank. We've marked A to A and B to B, and so this is essentially what we will have. Right now what we need to do is take our board on the other end and also mark our rabbet in, and then we are nearly there. So I hope you got very comfortable making your rabbet joints. We have taken the glued up top and bottoms off already, and I finished the second part of the rabbets. So this is generally what the assembly is going to look like. So you would only put rabbet joints on two sides, the opposite sides, and you can see that these ones don't have any. And so essentially the assembly should look like this. This one here goes into there for the rabbet joint, yes. And then we have this one going in here, right, top. And then we have this one who's supposed to just close up the situation like that. And you can see here, you only need to do it twice. And this is how we will also glue up our situation. The next thing we need to do is do another set of rabbet joints all along, across, like this. And this will be the size of that. So the idea is that the lid sits in completely into the square section. Alright, so let me show you how to do the measurements and do the cutout. Okay, so yet again we do a measurement on the thickness of the board, and we're going to transfer that same thickness into the particular top area that we glued. Alright, so this will be then the inner side, and we transfer all along, go all the way up and down. Okay, we're going to transfer on the side as well. Alright, oops, cross, turn around. I'm going to do transfer on this side as well. Okay, transfer on the side as well. Okay, and then of course we will do half the side of the board all around. Alright, and so just go in, measure half my side, tighten the thing, and we go all around, halfway in. What I did was to saw all my lines across entirely. I do all the sawing at one time, and now I can go in all around with my chisel and remove up to halfway through and sort of clean it up. And this is going to be our next step. A good tip is make sure that you secure, your piece. If your piece is very sturdy and you've done a good clamping, it's good to work on the piece. You won't get any injury and hurt yourself in the process. chamfered, I've cut out all around. You can see all around. I've done the same sort of rabbet joint. And so this will be the top part, and this will sit inside the box. So this part will just nicely fit in. So what we need to do next, when we're done, we need to clean up a little bit with our chisel, and also use our sanding paper and do a bit of sanding to smooth it out. This part, also do a little bit of rounding on the edges and also on the back. So a lot of sanding and cleaning up. I hope you have been doing very well with your rabbet joints. It is something that you get used to with practice, and so I hope you continue to practice. Alright, so where we left off last was making all the sides, and I went ahead to glue my box to try to take it out. When you look at the particular joints and how I jointed, you'll see it's very simplistic. It's just a little rabbet down there, and it's fairly sturdy, but because it's just glued together, we still need to secure it. So the idea that I have is to put dowels in on two sides, on wherever the rabbet section is. Alright, and then after that we're going to glue it together. Also, what I need to show you is, if you can recall, our last activity was to just rabbet out the sections so that our box could fit neatly in it. Alright, we have one more part which we need to glue to the end, at the bottom, and that we will do. So what I'm going to do is take my drill. I want to measure where I possibly am going to go into. I see it's up to there. And then of course, you know our little trick. We take our tape and we just tie it around so that we can know how to get equal spacing as we go down. Alright, now let's drill in. Into the particular area. We can also glue, take it down in there, take your little hammer and you can, and you bang down until your dowel doesn't want to go anymore. There's going to be a lot of squeeze out, and you just wipe it off. Remember the trick with a wet rag, so you don't have to clean up a lot afterwards with sanding. Alright, let's continue on with all the others. Then with your chisel and basically just clean up. We're back with our little box, and we just made, you can see how it's drying, and it's going to give a beautiful detail on both sides, especially after we've done a bit of varnish or oil or whatever finish it is that you want to do. And what you'll notice is that this is a lighter wood, and my dowel is maybe in a Meranti, so it gives this very nice detail. Next thing we're going to do, this is our front, is to put our bottom on, and we have the bottoms that we glued together, and so all we need to do is put some glue in there and then place our bottom on, put the clamp. Box on the outside, and it's now ready to receive any kind of treatment that you want. If you decide you want to paint the box, that is entirely yours. If you want to stain it, that you can do, or you can simply keep the wood feature. And you know, my favorite, oiling, we start just putting some boiled linseed oil on it as a finish, to see how that brings out a little bit of the wood grain. Our box is complete. We have decided to give it an oil finish. And you can decide whether you would like to put a handle on it, and what type of hardware you would like. And with that, your little box is done. For more box ideas, tune in on this channel, give us some comments, and please subscribe. From Kubeta Woman, stay original and don't be put in a box. Love and kisses always.